What's going on, Dragon Brawlers? Scott Seven, your Guildmaster here for Players Guild, and today I'm joined by Loki Smith. How are you doing, sir?
Hello, good morning. I'm
Hello.
doing well, I think.
Good. Well,
Wait, what day
today
is it?
it's Wednesday, my dude. It's
Okay.
time for some black cards. So we're starting off with God Trunks. So we're just gonna get straight into it. A card I think a lot of us have been waiting for, especially those who are fans of heroes. So activate main once per turn. Choose one black card in your hand. Send it to the warp. Draw two. Don't have to attack for it. So
Yeah, so that means you can do it turn one.
yep, which is really handy.
Question I'm having is, can this leader use the Gogeta engine, or did Gogeta engine need Gogeta leader?
The floating and the
No,
no no
not
no
beside the floating,
no
but
just black
generally
Saiyans and stuff, isn't it?
just Black Saiyan.
Yeah.
Okay.
When your life is at four or less, or there are five or more Saiyan cards in your warp, you may draw one card and switch up to one energy to active mode and flip over. So it's the untap one, draw one that we've seen quite commonly on leaders. But if it has five Saiyans in your warp, which is obviously on theme for the God ritual, um,
Yes, and also it doesn't say Black Saiyans.
does it not?
No.
Oh no, it doesn't. You're right.
You
So
need to warp a black card from hand, but you can have any Saiyans.
ah, there you go. So there might be something there if you really want to get weird with it. Um,
A Rainbow Gold Trunks.
Rainbow God Trunks. Then we have Super Saiyan God Trunks, a Crimson Warrior. Hi, hi. Thanks for joining us. He is another black leader with blocker, like Xenosin. Um,
Which is interesting.
when this card attacks, draw two, then choose one card in your hand and warp it. Which is pretty good because you would draw first, then you warp. Um,
So it's
or
like Paragus
kind
super
of.
combo.
Oh yeah, yeah, pretty much yeah. Except you're just doing it on your leader swing, which is nice.
Yeah.
Also, once per turn, when your opponent attacks a union
Union.
card,
Yes.
when your opponent attacks a unison card, you switch this guy to active mode. I guess the intention there is it switches to active and then you block.
Yeah.
Yep. And then
So the thing is that I'm going to point out in here is that this auto is not optional. It is going to activate on the first attack at Unison. So if it's already in active mode, you can first resolve the block, then switch it to active mode. But if you attack during your turn, it's going to first switch to active mode and then you can block.
okay. And then activate main once per turn. Spirit Boost 1, Spirit Boost making its return there. Pay 1, place 2 black battle cards from your warp into their owner's drop areas. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and send it to the owner's warp, which, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's really interesting because you need to have a unison for that. But it's essentially every turn you can remove a battle card without barrier. And it's a very good removal because it's sending it to the warp.
Exactly. Really, really strong removal there. Just for essentially it's paying two because we've already established that Mark as a
Yeah.
kind of like one energy. But Spirit Boost 1, especially if you got a Unison and can plus 2, like that's nothing. And then having the ability to protect that Unison then to warp stuff.
It also enables you Overwhelm if you really want to go that route, right? It gives you 2 cards for Overwhelm.
Yeah, because it puts it back into your drop, yeah, which then
Yeah.
refills your warp, which then allows you to put two more cards. Yeah, it really does fit quite well with how Black plays. So it's a nice little leader effect. So let's see what else we have today. We have a Supreme Kai Unison, so you could take that one, Lucky.
So Supreme Kai of Time opposing the Empire, it's a black unison with 2 specified cost. And auto scale once per turn. This is not a marker skill, which is nice to see. If your leader card is a black Trunk Xeno card and it's your turn, when the battle card is played from your warp, draw one card and add a marker to this card. So we will see something being played from the warp, I guess.
Yeah, it looks
And
like it.
it's going to be giving you tons of card advantage as well. And then it has +1 if your leader card is a black Saiyan card, so works with,
Pretty much
I don't
everything.
know, Vegex, Gogeta. Send up to 3 cards from the top of your deck to your warp.
Okay.
Okay.
It's up to, so you can just choose 0 if you really want.
Yeah. You can choose 0. But this card can essentially get 2 markers a turn. if you can play a card from your warp during your opponent's turn, it's 3 markers for a go round. Which makes me think that this is going to be a Spirit Booster deck.
I mean, yeah, definitely right. Like, there's a lot of markers to be gained there.
Because she doesn't have any minus abilities.
No, and you can also go into Empower with this. We've seen Empower Black with the Mechikabura leader.
Yeah, but there's Empower 2.
Yeah, so I wonder if we're going to see any more Empower Black cards. Very interesting, a very interesting unison. Then we have Sun Gohan challenging a demon god. Ooh, you tantalizing. It's a 2-drop, 1 specified black 10k05 combo blocker. When this card is played, send up to 3 cards from the top of your deck to your warp. So just kind of constantly filling that drop area. Warp area up. Activate main 1 black. If your leader is a black Trunks Xena card, play this card from your warp. So this can also be played in the Unawakened Vegex.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I don't know why you would do that, but it's a thing that could happen.
Mean, yeah, but you have better plays for 1 energy, right?
Yeah.
You have Gogeta thwarting the Dark Empire.
Big facts. So you can get. So this is what enables the Kai to get markers. I'm assuming.
So I assume all the cards are going to have this type of a skill.
Yeah, challenging the demon gods.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because this is the showdown. It's something I've showed a lot of, where all of the heroes and all of the demon gods and then Mechikabura's up on a rock, just like lol, I'm on a rock. Heroes is weird. So I'm wondering if we'll actually see Demigra and Rebellu and maybe Chamel in this set.
Possibly, because Dabura is the other leader, right?
Yes. I love the artwork on this Goten. Oh my. If you want to take this Goten.
So this Goten is also challenging a demon god. Has the same stats as a Gohan we have just seen. So 2-drop with 1 specified black. Auto and Activate main are the same, but he also has Activate Battle. Once per turn you can Spirit Boost 1, and he gains critical for the turn.
Ooh, that's nice.
This is an interesting one. Because he's 10k.
Yes.
So you don't Spirit Boost until they decide to not negate/block. You don't need to do that Spirit Boost before you attack, which I like. But he's also only 10k, so you most likely need to combo on him for that critical to hit. In the worst case, before your opponent awakens, he's still really good, because you just can get a critical on unawakened leader.
Yeah.
Or if you're playing against a deck like, I think Icarus never hits 15k. Not Icarus, Gohan.
Yeah.
And Launch. They never hit 10k. 15k, sorry. The Ape Gohan.
Yeah, I know which one you meant.
Yeah.
It's also Activate Battle, so you it's in that I can try and be sneaky with it range. So it's not Activate main, declare it, like pretty much telegraphing what you're gonna do. So if you can bait out a negate from this attack, I'd say that's worth it.
Yeah, definitely. Negate a block, whatever.
Yeah. Then we get the super rare, which it's not the key sword yet, so there's still more to go. Super Saiyan God Trunks, Power Awakened, a 5-cost, 4 specified black 20k base, 0/5 combo, which is really important. Deflect, dual attack. Permanent. If this card is removed from the battle area, remove it from the game instead. So we normally see that effect on secrets.
Yeah, we normally see it on secret, or we've seen it on Turtle's leader.
Yes, because that's to stop success.
So successor, yeah.
When this card attacks, place up to 3 black battle cards from your warp into the drop. It's not bad.
Why? No, this makes me wonder why, because all of them we've seen so far is play them from warp.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah. And then activate main, pay 2 black. If your leader is black and there are 8 or more cards in your warp, play this card from your warp. Deflect, so he's going to land. You get to attack twice, so potentially you could put 6 cards into your drop area.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's not once per turn, so I guess it's to fuel the overwhelm. I guess that's the point. There's another point to this card,
Mm-hmm.
which is scary. It's not unique.
No, it's not. No. That is actually a very good point. It is not unique. Granted, it doesn't
It
have
doesn't have any other keywords, but
no, but a 20k swing, right? Like as we've established, marker removal from Unisons is quite valuable at this point in the game. So
Supreme Kai of Time would be quite interesting with this card because you can play it from your warp after you overwhelm, and you can overwhelm twice in a turn.
true. And I think the
So this,
reason you're
yeah,
getting 6 back is because a lot of the 30k guys are overwhelm 6, so the
yeah,
Goku
but
Vegeta.
as I'm saying, this is really good in the Supreme Kai of Time because this mostly supports the overwhelm strategy.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's actually
Because
really
you
strong.
can just combo it, because it's 0 cost 5k, you can combo it in Supreme Kai of Time, it's in your drop, you overwhelm, you get it into your warp,
Mm,
and Supreme Kai of Time is Black Leader. If
mm.
when you have 8 or more cards, which is going to be simple for her, you play this, and then you can refuel your overwhelm way easier.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm on board with that thinking. I think that's a really solid analysis there. And it makes sense as well. Like Supreme Kai Time, God Trunks. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, it's cool. Oh, and there we are. We are seeing the look. I called this so long ago that we're gonna see Demigra on the hero side, and what do we see? Demigra challenging a demon god. That means he's on
So
the
wait, is
hero's side.
Dabura also on the hero side?
No, Dabura's a villain.
Okay.
Um, so then we have a free drop, one specified black, 05, 15k, Overwhelm free. Wow. It feels so weird to be back at Overwhelm free. If your lead card is a Black Trunks Xeno only, which means the it doesn't work with Vegex guys.
Yeah.
When a black battle card is played from your warp, this card gains Wormhole. Ooh! This just
Okay.
got spicy. So, Wormhole, for all those people that don't know, allows you to overwhelm an additional
Or Dark
time.
Overwhelm.
Yeah. Or Dark Overwhelm an additional time in the turn. Ooh! Ooh, this is spicy. Auto, once per turn, when you activate Overwhelm, your opponent chooses one of their battle cards and sends it to their warp. Wow.
So you have a remote serious bomb whenever you overwhelm.
Yeah.
Uh, this is a very interesting card. So you need to overwhelm into him first. Then you need to spend 1 energy to play something. Then you need to overwhelm again. Because he only sticks for 1 turn.
Yeah.
Unless you hardcast him.
Yeah, you're not going to hardcast him, but
I mean, he's good enough that he might be worth hardcasting.
uh,
If the game was not as fast as it is.
it definitely opens a lot of lines of play.
Yeah.
And a lot of extension players, I should say. We have a lot of, like, I mean, my first thinking is Vegeta the Ravager, right? He's a overwhelm 3, that's critical. I think it's 19k. Could be wrong on that, might be 15k. But then he can also refill himself in the drop, but we've also got plenty of other cards that refill themselves in the drop. So,
Mm.
uh,
The problem is that you need to overwhelm once, and this deck doesn't have where you have that spend 1 energy, put 2 cards back from your warp to your drop. Which is
yeah.
not enough to get another overwhelm, is it?
Hmm.
Because normally overwhelm is at least 3.
No, but I guess if you're gonna combo on top of the
Yeah, but
trunks,
that forces you to use up resources.
it does, but it's worth it if you make it a critical.
The demigra on its own just doesn't. It reminds me there was a similar demigra that when you overwhelmed, you just got you just got a wormhole,
Yeah, true.
and it was never played because it's essentially you need to overwhelm twice.
Hmm. I'm curious. I'm excited to play with this card, and see what
It's
combos.
definitely interesting design. I'll give it that. That auto when you overwhelm pure you remote serious bomb, that's interesting. But to be able to pull it off, I think it's a bit out there.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And then we'll go on to Rebello. Overall free if your lead card is Black Trunks only. When a black battle card is played from your warp, again Wormhole. So again, two.
Okay.
Now we have 2 cards that can constantly give you. And then when you activate Overwhelm, draw a card.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's actually really strong.
So this one is definitely stronger than demigra.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because demigra not always is going to hit something, but this will always draw you one card.
Yeah. That's really
It has
solid.
the same problem though. Unless we're going to see an overwhelm 2 card for the Trunks Xeno, I don't think this is going to be.
Didn't the earlier the earlier Time Patrol stuff have for the Supreme Kai deck where they overwhelmed too?
Were
So the
they
Goten
overwhelm?
and the Trunks and stuff like that, they were overwhelmed too.
Were they overwhelm at all?
Yeah, yeah, for the Supreme Kai of Time deck.
No, I thought that everything there was 3 because everything added up 3 and 6.
I guess
I
what?
might be wrong.
Yeah. You can check that while we I go on to the next card. Realm of the Gods, Crimson.
What set was
Uh,
Supreme Craft Time?
14, 13, 15. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
It's been a minute.
Supreme Rivalry.
So 14.
Yeah,
Realm of the
I
Gods.
think.
So it's interesting that we have 2 Realm of the God cards now. We have the Ultra Instinct one in
Yeah.
red. So
Are we
maybe
going to be getting one in every color?
I hope so. I hope so. I like it when we get cards like that. So this one's Crimson Heroes Strike. A 1 cost, 1 black. Activate battle.
Oh yeah, they were overwhelmed too, but they're locked to the leader.
Oh, are they? Ah, damn.
Yeah, they're if your leader is Supreme Kai of Time.
Boo. Almost had something there. If your leader card
Yeah.
and energy are all black, choose one of your cards and it gets 10k power for the battle. Then choose one. If it's your turn, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost greater than their current energy, send it to the warp. Fair enough. If it's your opponent's turn, draw one card, then place up to the top 3 cards of your deck in the drop area. Yeah?
Actually quite nice.
Yeah, it's actually really solid. It's a really
For
solid
so many
utility card.
decks. For so many decks. It's not an extender, but you can set yourself up during your opponent's turn.
I mean, it's a free 10k combo. Well, not free, but like.
So you know what those cards remind me of? This Realm of the Gods.
Mm-hmm.
The infinite attack rares.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we're going to get one in every color, which I think we are, because we have Ultra Instinct, we're going to have probably in blue the Super Saiyan God.
Yeah.
Here we have Crimson Hero. We're going to get Zamasu card in yellow.
And then
What color am
green
I
will be
missing?
Destruction, right? Realm of the
Yeah,
Gods.
it's going to be the Hakai one,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
God of Destruction.
Yeah. So yeah. I like how it's like if it's your turn you get something, if it's your opponent's turn you get something.
It reminds me of the blue IR. Infinite attack.
The Ultra Instinct Kamehameha,
Yeah.
And
That's the one.
that's it for today. So far, I'm liking it. It's different, but also fits in black nicely. The wormhole connotations is very exciting to me. It's one of those things that we have to wait and see to see how it plays out. Judging on what we've got here, we definitely have a Goku and Vegeta card coming.
Yeah.
We have a Pan card probably coming because she's also at that standoff, I
Yeah.
think.
So I think that's why the Trunks, by the way, the SR works how it works, because I missed that totally. You overwhelm into one, then you attack with the Trunks, and you get 3 cards back, you overwhelm into the other. Because Trunks gives you exactly 3 cards.
Wait, so
Which actually might make it
wait.
worthwhile.
Can you wormhole on top of a wormhole?
No.
Oh,
Wormhole lets you do it twice, doesn't matter how many times it stacks.
right. Okay, I was gonna say.
It doesn't let you do it in additional time, so it wouldn't reset when you have multiple
Yeah,
ones.
so you put one out, you play your Trunks, and then you go
Yeah.
into yeah.
So what I'm thinking, it actually might be worthwhile hardcasting, because you can play Trunks probably on turn 2 easily.
8 or more in your warp. Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, so if it survives turn 3, you just hardcast one of them, and then you overwhelm twice because you have 2 attacks with Trunks.
Yeah. I think that's a really solid strat. Especially if you're going with Rebello or something. Like.
Yeah. If you hardcast Rebella, then you attack, you overwhelm into one card. Because you overwhelmed, you get oh no, you need to be able first to play something from the warp for them to get the.
Yeah, but that's only a 1-drop, and if you're overwhelming, it's not hard.
Yeah, but if you're hardcasting, it's a free drop.
True. Yeah. Just awaken that turn. It's fine.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking actually. But yeah, if you can stack them,
Mm.
and if you can keep on hardcasting them and get some decent overarm cards in there, that's going to be a good value engine. But it depends on the Trunks surviving.
Yeah, yeah, it does. Very interesting lineup. Still a few more cards to go, like the Goku and the Vegeta and probably Pan. Um,
Yeah, we just started. Probably a Supreme Kai of Time as well.
uh, yeah, probably. And maybe we'll see some Kaioken Gogeta action actually. Um,
Yeah, more Gogetas because we don't have enough of those.
no, we don't. We definitely don't.
Vegito! Is Vegeta showing up there?
Not just yet. I mean, he could be the secret
Oh.
rare. He could be the secret rare, but I think he'll be next set. Um, we're close. We're close. We're close to SS4 Vegeta. We're close, people. Lots of interesting ways they could go with it. But the Dabura swap's going to be very interesting to look at as well.
Yeah, so that's going to be what? Mechikabura, Shroom, Salsa, and Dabura, right?
Toa.
Oh, Toa. Mira?
Maybe Mira. Maybe
I think
Mira.
Mira might be a support for swap rather than swap card itself.
Yeah, that's what
Although
I
he
think.
does
He
level
does,
up.
He does power up.
Yeah.
Finn also could be in there as well, so
Oh yeah, because we got Finn, so more support for Finn.
could be. It's gonna be Black's very interesting this set. Like we're reaching a really pivotal point in the storyline, so I'm expecting quite good things. And we've already seen one SR, so I'm excited. I'm excited. It is important to note that like the Goten and the Gohan are rares. So
Yeah.
are the Goku and the Vegeta is gonna be rares? That's gonna be
They're commons.
I hope they're commons, because then that just makes things crazy. And will they have the same power? Who knows? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Super Card Game Reveals. We'll see you guys tomorrow. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let us know in the comments below what you think of Black. Bye, guys.